Today I want to speak about something that often gets overlooked when we bring our products or services to the marketplace. And that is the C word, credibility. Credibility oftentimes is what makes or breaks the sale. And by sale, I mean whether somebody buys your product, whether somebody enrolls in your courses, whether somebody believes what you have to say at all, is all based on credibility. There are, of course, other factors, but if credibility is not there in something, if something is not seen as worthy, as trustworthy, in other words, or as worth it, then the only thing people often have left is price. But then, of course, if something is more credible and in other words, more valuable, you might pay a little bit more for it. I give you an example. If you're buying socks, for example, Nike didn't design the socks, they just put their logo on it. I've seen socks with the same logo, Nike, the same logo, the same socks with the logo of Puma or some other brands, But because that logo is there, you think these socks are more credible or more worth the price than somebody else's socks. So how do companies become credible? This is the question, the big question, of course, how to become credible. And I've identified 3 areas that need to be paid attention to. And these 3 areas will form an overlap, and in the middle you have rock solid credibility. And the first of these areas is consistency. The second is visibility, and the third is association. So visibility is pretty straightforward. You have to show up. People have to see you around. You can't just be visible 1 month and then next month, for the next year, nobody sees you. You have to be seen. You have to be, if you're a thought leader, if you're someone like a coach or someone, you need to constantly be publishing your content to the same people. You need to stay top of mind. This is visibility. And that goes hand in hand together with consistency. You need to keep doing it on a regular, consistent basis in order to gain that credibility as well. And the third area is association, and this is basically you being visible or being seen on a consistent basis with other people, places, or things which are credible. It's association. This is why people like to take pictures of themselves next to famous people, because the famous people have more credibility, and by association you get some of that credibility. So if you want to raise your brand in the marketplace, be consistently visible and watch where can you get association, whether it's with a famous person, with a newspaper, with something that has more credibility than you, that your audience will pay attention to.